Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do an oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Monday, November 24th, 2025. You may follow me on the talk, the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, okay, forget that. It's affirmations. Just take what fits. It should all fit. It's affirmations. We're going to do a love oracle, faded, a pocket love oracle by Athene Noctua. 10 bucks on Amazon. I don't think they can charge more than 10 bucks because it says 10 bucks on the box. I think we got that last time. We got one on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. 2 on the table. 3 with bottom of the deck. We got sacred friendship. We had beautiful possibilities in the reverse. I don't know if that's, I think I picked it up in the reverse. I don't think it fell out in the reverse, but it's okay. We can talk about it. And we got sexual chemistry, bottom of the deck. Take how it resonates. So somebody could have a really good friendship with someone and there's some type of sexual chemistry in the background, but there is no possibility of any type of connection there. Sexual connection, I should say. Lovers connection. Sometimes you meet people, and it doesn't matter, right? Feminine, masculine, 2 feminines, 2 masculine, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you meet people and you hit it off, you're really good friends, and you realize you probably both could recognize that there's some type of chemistry there. There's some type of connection there. But at the same time, for whatever reason, it's just not meant to be. Maybe it's just like you're just meant to be friends. I'm gonna say this. Like I find, so me personally, I would think that would be more in tune with like workplace friendships, neighbors, like friends of family, that kind of thing. Because it's almost like taboo, but not taboo. You know what I mean? Like, like if I were to meet my brother's best friend and, we become friends, right? We hit it off, there's chemistry there. And then we realize, oh, there's sexual chemistry there. But are we going to really take it there? Probably not. Or like me falling in love with the guy at work. Like nothing ever happened from that. And I don't usually date people I work with. Like he was literally the first one since I was 18 that I would have even thought about dating, because I don't do that. Even though it was there, or I thought it was there, right? Chemistry. Like I usually don't act on things like that, with workplace people. I was even talking, I was talking to one of my friends at work yesterday about another friend at work who I used to have a crush on, a feminine. And this woman had told me that she was applying for the other warehouse in another town, like 2 towns away, actually my hometown. And I told my friend yesterday, I said, "Did you know so and so applied to go to the other warehouse?" And she goes, "Oh, really?" I said, "Yeah, that means she will no longer be working in the same warehouse as me." And she looks at me and she goes, "I don't get it." And I looked at her and I said, "I don't date people I work with." And she goes, "Oh, it's like that, is it?" That was like, I was like, "Nah, it probably would never happen." But I'm just saying, like, it kind of gives like it could be a beautiful possibility, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the circumstances aren't right. Like there's something there holding two people back. Because I don't think it's just holding one person back. Like it's holding two people back. So the other thing that I get, which is not so nice, is that there's a friendship and there could be sexual chemistry there between the two of them, but there's more of like with the beautiful possibilities in reverse, there's more of like a devious intent. And it could be on both parties' sides, it could be on one party's side. And this would be like, again, like if you had two coworkers that were friends and there was a sexual connection there, but the one is like, "Oh no, I don't do that," and then the other one is like, "Oh yeah, I don't do that either," but they're secretly plotting ways to figure out how to get this person alone, how to get them in the mood, I guess you would say. And it gives off ick. It gives off ick. I'm not lying. And I don't really like to like talk or promote about possible assault or rape situations, but it kind of gives like that a little bit, like questionable means. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I can also give so I can God, I hope he's not watching. I can I can give this example too. I don't I don't think he watches this, but I mean, who the hell knows? Um, my ex-husband always said that I was always more in the mood when I was drunk. And there were a few times where he got me that way, and when I realized what was going on, like I stopped. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, because that gives assault vibes. You know what I'm saying? That gives the ick. And that was not early on in our relationship. That was like later. That was like later. But yeah, that's ick. Cuz it also, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. It kind of reminds me of the ex-best friend, honestly, you know? Because here's the thing with the ex-best friend. Like I could admit like there probably was some type of underlying sexual connection there, but I always thought of her as my sister. I mean, we were friends for so long. She was my friend. She was my sister. I would never act on anything like that, right? But the difference is she did. She did. And she didn't ask for my permission, right? That's what makes it assault. So it just gives that kind of vibe. Like one person is kind of oblivious and the other person is a little devious. So I would just watch out for things like that. All right, I'm going to leave it there because even talking about the last part is, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I hope the last part doesn't resonate for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. And I'll talk to y'all later.